What's going on, everybody? My name is Brandon. This is Ryan. We are Potty Sports, your spot for uncensored and unfiltered sports opinions. Today, it's the fucking day. We're going to be diving back into the MLB, giving some insight on how the season ended. It was really fucking dramatic, especially in the American League. Talk about some of the season leaders and maybe some of the awards that went down or are going to go down here at the end of the season. And we're going to give our postseason preview and predictions for wildcard games, the ALDS and the NLDS. A lot to fucking talk about today. We're going to try and keep her close knit, just hit every fucking topic right over the fucking head. It's been a while since we've done baseball. Rye, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good. New sponsorship just picked up last night, kicked the COVID. As of 2 days ago, we beat her, and so feeling pretty good.
We beat her, boys. We fucking beat her. Negative COVID test. You know what that means. We're back out in the streets.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm fucking back. So, especially in the American League, the season ended in a dramatic fashion. It was a four teams were in the fucking chase for the American League wildcard spots going into the fucking weekend last weekend before I guess it was the last 3 games. Everything went right down to the fucking wire. I was playing flag football and we had the fucking speaker going for the fucking Blue Jays game. Blue Jays took care of business, but then the Red Sox took care of business against the fucking Nationals to basically clinch their position in. Aaron Judge on that Sunday as well. I believe it was 0-0 going into the bottom of the ninth, 2 runners on, and Aaron Judge fucking got Tyler Wade home 1-0, clinched our fucking playoff spot, wild card game. So, but man, what a fucking season, dude.
Yeah. AL East, AL Beast, man. Best division in baseball. I think that's proven now.
4 fucking teams just this fucking close to making the playoffs. 3 of them did make the playoffs. Just fucking nuts. Blue Jays missed by a fucking literally a hair.
Yeah, we might as well get that out of the way. The Blue Jays didn't make it, boys. You hate to hear it. All the Yankees had to do is lose one fucking game. But the silver lining here is the Yankees had the option to play the Red Sox or the Jays if the Jays were to make it, and the Yankees picked the Red Sox. So they fear the bat. They fear the bats. So the Jays should be optimistic after this season, anyway. So
Garrett Cole kind of fell apart at the end of the season a little bit. The fucking home runs in the early innings really just catch up to him. It kind of puts a blemish on everything he does. He can go out there and get fucking 10K still, but he'll give up fucking 3 home runs in the first 2 innings. And we're playing catch up after that. And we got the bats to play catch up. It's just a matter of if everyone's on. I can't even remember what the last fucking video we did, but I'm pretty sure we covered the Rizzo and Gallo fucking transactions. So big fucking moves for the Yanks. It kind of propelled us into a nail biter wild card spot. We'll get into the postseason when we do, but what a fucking season, man. I watched a lot of baseball the first 3-4 months and then it wasn't working. It's not even that I lost faith. It's just I felt like I was a jinx to my team by watching them because just the pitching was not on point to where we need it to be a championship contending team. And the bats, the whole fucking lineup is just stacked. But yeah, no, the pitching really needs a fucking spruce up. Hopefully we can fucking hold on, win this game against the Red Sox tonight and play a fucking best of 5 against the Rays here coming up. But again, we'll get into the postseason. Fucking season was just so fucking dramatic, dude. Hats off to the fucking Blue Jays. They fought their fucking ass off right to the bitter end. I believe, performed above expectation, in my opinion. That nobody could have expected Bo Bichette, Semien, and fucking Vlad to just have the bats they did all year. It was just a fucking lethal offense. And then Robbie Ray, Cy Young contending fucking pitcher as well on the mound. No, but I didn't expect that.
No chance anyone thought Robbie Ray was going to be a Cy Young candidate at the end of the year.
I don't know what he was poking in that fucking left arm, but one arm's a bit lopsided compared to the other. And holy fuck, bud. Cy Young contender for sure.
Nobody thought Robbie Ray was going to be Cy Young. Also, nobody probably thought we'd have 5 people over 100 RBIs. First team to do it since like the 03 Braves or something. So bats were hot, pitching a little shaky. Still a good season. I'm not mad about it. I did definitely exceeded expectations. If anybody expected the Jays to make the playoffs, you were wrong from the start. Like, we lit it up in September. No one would have called that either. I think we lost like fucking 4 games in September. So
Yep.
nobody called that.
You brought it right down to the end. Bats were fucking insane. You had 846 runs for, I believe that was third in the American League behind the Astros and the Rays. Rays, man, I didn't expect them to be the only 100-win team in the AL, especially with fucking Glasnow going down, who's their fucking ace.
Yeah.
But they pulled their shit together.
I honestly forgot the Rays have been so good this year. I forgot that they lost Glasnow.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even need them.
No, they don't. And just, yeah, they took the fucking AL East. They've had it for a while and they never gave it back. Red Sox were really hot to begin the season and kind of sizzled out in the mid months and then pulled their shit together. Made a good trade for Kyle Schwarber. Yanks did their thing as well. They got really hot in the summer, August, and then just a really big series against the Red Sox right at the end of the season. Swept their fucking ass. Giancarlo Stanton, fucking series to remember. That guy hit, I believe, 3 or 4 home runs in that 3-game series. Just fucking nuts. One of them was literally, I thought could have fucking bounced off the ground, and he just golf swung it right onto fucking Lansdowne Street.
Yeah, that was a meme. That was all over everything on social media. They showed where he swung it from. It was under his knees. It was probably closer to his ankles than his knees.
Yeah, just fucking insane. And yeah, we got a game to fucking watch tonight for sure. Chicago White Sox, no surprise. AL Central took that they've had that the whole fucking season.
Yeah.
That shit was in the bag. Shane Bieber going down didn't really help the Indians case at all. They were 80 and 82, but that's just a mediocre fucking performance by them. Somebody needs to step up in that fucking division big time, and it better not be the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, actually, the Detroit Tigers actually exceeded my expectations, even with their record.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, fucking White Sox. I'm pretty sure we called that from the start of the fucking season. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Twins fucking performed under expectation, in my opinion. 73 and 89, one of the worst fucking teams in that division. Or they were the worst team in that division. Just fucking insane. I expected a lot more out of them coming into the season, but fuck them, I guess.
Yeah, you look at their lineup, you expect more, but I don't know how. I think they just threw games. I'd always look at Twins score. They'd always be winning. Somehow they lose. So they still have Josh Donaldson.
Yeah.
That guy needs to go, I think.
Yeah. They'll probably ride the Josh Donaldson gravy train for like 1 or 2 more seasons and then look to move him, or he's going to be like the Brett Gardner of the fucking Minnesota Twins, just a veteran presence.
Just always there.
Yeah, come in for a couple games here and there. Yeah. Astros had that division by the jump. Oakland was competing for it for a while in the summer and then just kind of let go. Seattle just creeped out of fucking nowhere, took the second spot in that division, and even competed for a fucking wild card spot right at the last series of the fucking year. That was pretty insane. The Seattle Mariners have a good young team, dude. And if they can put a couple more pieces around that young core, they're going to be fucking deadly next year, I think. Because that division can be up for grabs. Like the Astros are a fucking powerhouse team, but the Angels, same shit, different day, different, like, same fucking story. Mike Trout goes out for the whole fucking year, 2-3 months into the fucking season. And it's just like, well, we might as well toss it. Like, I don't know. Mike Trout just needs to figure his fucking health situation out. You can't be that guy. No.
And they didn't rush him. He could have been back this season. They could have actually been back like a month ago, but they literally they accepted that they lost the season. And I don't know. I think you should have made a run for it. Ohtani's probably, I don't think Ohtani does that again, to be honest with you.
No, that's going to be very hard to repeat.
Yeah. So I think during Ohtani's biggest season, you should have rushed Mike back, and you should have fucking went for something. Mm-hmm. But that team has shaky pitching outside of Ohtani.
Yep. So the playoff picture for the American League East for the American League before we get into it. Rays Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros have all won the divisions. And the 2 wildcard teams are the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees, who will be playing tonight to move on to the ALDS against the Tampa Bay Rays. In the ALDS, we got Chicago playing Houston. Houston's got home field advantage, and the Rays have home field advantage for whoever this wildcard team is. National League time. Atlanta fucking Braves crapped up, saw Jacob deGrom going out with his injury for the rest of the season, and said, all right, we're going to snatch the trade deadline. The Mets have Baez.
Yeah,
the Mets have Baez and Francisco Lindor. They have a good team. They have fucking Pete Alonso too, but Pete Alonso, ever since his rookie year, has kind of fucking digressed a little bit, but he needs to be a big spruce up.
Polar Pete, he can hit a couple home runs in a derby, but regular season, super meh.
Yeah, they need to figure that out, because that was the Mets division to take. Braves were 88 and 73. Also a disappointing season for the Phillies, in my opinion, as well. Need to figure their fucking situation out. This should be one of the tougher divisions in the National League. That and the fucking National League West should be the 2 best divisions. So
I don't know why. I've said it every podcast we've done about the Phillies that are they're gonna start doing better next week. They just never fucking did, and I don't know why. They have fucking hitters on that team. I don't know. It's brutal, and I'll say it now. The playoff format for MLB's got to change. All these teams making it to the playoffs with like fucking 85 wins, and there's fucking 2 teams with over 90 wins that aren't going to make it now. It's ridiculous.
It was very close this year, because I was expecting more 100-win teams. There should have been at least like 2 in each fucking league, in my opinion.
There 4 altogether? 3?
The Rays were 1, the Giants were another, and the Dodgers. So there was 3.
Yeah. What a weird season.
Yeah. American League, I think we've agreed on this before. The American League is just better than the National League.
Not honestly, move Tampa out of that division. Like that, something in that division's got to change. Move Tampa out of the division. Doesn't even make sense why they're in the AL East. I don't really get why Tampa's in that division, but there's no balance in that league, really. I mean, I know it seems that way because 3 teams with 90 wins, but like Rays, Orioles, and then in between you got teams hitting 90 wins, and 2 of them aren't going to make fucking playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you got pretty much a whole division other than the division, like the NL East, 4 teams didn't make the playoffs. 4 of them, 3 of them didn't even have a positive record.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Like, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But Braves took the NL East. I thought the Mets should have had that. Maybe if DeGrom was having a Cy Young year, no question about it. And then he just went down, season-ending injury. If he was healthy, might have changed a little bit, but you got to build a team here. Like you got pieces. You got Lindor, you got Baez, you got fucking DeGrom, you got Pete. Like something's got to go in fucking New York. Yep. Hold on, just lost that. Brewers took the fucking NL Central. Kind of called that at the trade deadline. Just their fucking rotation and bullpen is just nuts. And they just kind of added to everything at the fucking trade deadline. Kind of saw that going that way. And then the St. Louis Cardinals took a wild card spot. 90 wins. Pretty nice. I thought the Reds would do a little more. It was good to have a positive record, and then the Chicago Cubs at the trade deadline completely just said, fuck this season.
Yeah, fuck you, Seb. You had your chance to come on and defend them, but
I mean, they were only like division. 7 games out, and then they fucking just trade their whole team. Chris Bryant, Javier Baez, I'm pretty sure Kyle Hendricks too.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
what the fuck are you doing? Okay.
And they lost every fucking game since, so.
Yeah, went 71 and 91. It's fucking embarrassing.
Good job, boys.
Pittsburgh Pirates were the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Go, baby.
Not really much to talk about there. A couple pieces that will probably be on another team here in a couple years, or even if that, maybe they'll get moved in the offseason. Just it's the Pirates way. Develop a couple young fucking studs and then trade them off, ship them off somewhere else, and then they just blow up.
Yep.
And then the best team in the National League is the National League West. We got the fucking Giants. They had the best record in the National League. Dodgers are a wild card team. Padres, kind of disappointing, dude. 79 and 83. Fuck.
I said Padres for World Series on the first podcast you did, and then reiterated it on the second and third. And now look, that's brutal for the players they have. Like picking up Blake Snell did nothing for them.
Yeah.
Nothing. That team is so juiced in the lineup, and there's no way they shouldn't have at least 90 wins.
Yeah, they should be in this picture.
The Jays had 90 wins, man.
No. They should be taking the Cardinals spot, in my opinion, for that second wild card spot. At least. Who let the fucking Giants creep up and almost get 110 wins?
Anybody who thought the Giants were going to do as good as they did, and they're fucking lying because no one thought that.
Yeah, or they're a fucking fortune teller, one of the two.
Doesn't the Padres have Clevenger now? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, they do.
What happened to him? Like, I know he got in trouble at the beginning of the season for going out, but like he didn't play this season, did he?
I don't think so. I didn't really hear much about him. Maybe an injury or something. Let me fucking do a little quick research.
I know he got in big trouble because at the beginning of the year he went out to the club when like COVID was a huge thing, and then I never saw him play, but like that probably would have been a key piece to the Padres' success right there. One of, because that guy's pretty fucking good.
I think he had he was injured. Yeah. He underwent Tommy John surgery.
I see that now. A lot of TJs this year.
Yeah, but fuck, man, that surgery used to be a curse. Now it's like a fucking blessing. Some guys fucking just start fucking turning their goddamn career right around after they get that. It's like a fucking magic.
They're throwing their arm out on purpose out there.
Yeah, I want Tommy John so I can get basically a fucking robot arm out on the mound. But Rockies kind of performed like expectation. Diamondbacks were, I believe, the worst fucking team in the. Oh no, they were tied with the Baltimore Orioles to be the worst teams in the league. Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. But when you got to play your division all the fucking time, and you got three fucking stud teams like the Padres, Dodgers, and Giants, it's fucking go time.
Yeah, didn't the Dodgers light them up like 22-0 or something this season at one point?
Yeah, just fucking powerhouse teams. They can't even compete. It's just small, like just the fucking payroll in the fucking MLB and what these owners are willing to spend on their fucking salary and go into luxury tax. It's just fucking insane.
Yeah, the Jays need to go into luxury tax, honestly. Every other fucking team is that wins, so
yeah.
Yeah, you're
just pay for it the next season and then get the boys together for the year after that. So National League, we got the Braves, we got the Brewers, and the Giants all winning the division. The wild card teams are the Dodgers and the Cardinals. They'll face off Wednesday to see who moves on. I believe the wild card team will play the Giants and the Brewers will play the Braves. So some good series, and we'll talk about that here in a bit. Season leaders, dude. I said it right. Maybe a month or two into the season, I still am of the firm belief that Vlad Guerrero wins AL MVP. I just like
a fucking robbery if he didn't.
Second in batting average, second in hits, first in home runs, probably in the top 10 in fucking RBIs here. Let me look.
100% he is.
Yeah, tied for fifth with 111. Runs scored, he's first. And yeah, like
how many
top
Blue
five
Jays
in every batting category.
How many Blue Jays are in the top 10 for RBIs? Is it just Vlad?
No. Teoscar Hernandez is third. Vlad's tied for fifth. Marcus Semien and Bo Bichette both tied for 10th with 100.
How crazy is that? And we missed playoffs. Like,
yeah, fucking nuts, dude. And then you got fucking Robbie Ray leading the AL in ERA, strikeouts, and not wins. Let me fucking take a peek here for wins. He's tied for 5th with wins with 13. That's another thing as well. It's going to be a close call for fucking Cy Young as well, in my opinion. It just, I guess, depends on the performance. If they want to tie in the postseason performance of Garrett Cole, if he decides to fucking play well, or if we make it past the Red Sox and the Rays, depending on how far we go. Because Garrett Cole, 3rd in ERA, 2nd in strikeouts, and 1st in wins. Like, he's kind of right there too. Robbie Ray led 2 categories, but team still didn't make the playoffs. It just depends if they factor in the postseason, in my opinion. But Blue Jays could have 2 fucking big awards to come home at the end of the season.
as they should.
Yeah. Let me look at National League. Fucking Fernando Tatis has been running his mouth about winning fucking MVP, but I personally think Trey Turner will probably win NL MVP, leading in hits, batting average, and stolen bases. It's just pretty fucking nuts.
Yeah. They've rotated Tatis into the field a couple times near the end of the season. I don't really get
left
that
field
move.
or whatever.
Right field, man. I don't really get that.
No, doesn't make much sense to me, especially watching some of the plays he makes at shortstop.
Yeah. You got your best shortstop and you're putting him in right field for some reason.
Mm-hmm. And then National League Cy Young, probably going to go to Scherzer.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it doesn't, but it probably will. He's 4th in wins, 2nd in strikeouts, 2nd in ERA in the National League. Closer, Melancon will probably win closer, him or Kenley Jensen. And then closer of the year will probably go to Liam Hendricks for the White Sox, because he tied in
up.
38 saves, which is a good fucking season, and obviously a factor to a lot of the wins that the Chicago White Sox could tack on this year. So, and
that guy's built like a unit, man. That guy is he's something. Mm-hmm. Again, though, Romano's got to be up there in saves too. I think he was closer to 25, but like, what's the average saves right now for a closer? Because there's no way he's close to 38.
Iglesias was 34, Chapman had 30, Presley had 26, Barnes had 24, Romano had 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not as good as I thought.
No, I think it was a little more spruced up in the National League closer games, because like after like 2 or 3 runs differential, it's just like you don't even put your closer in because there's no save opportunity there anyway, and you don't need to pitch your fucking ace closer. Your closer doesn't need to come out and close a game when it's a fucking blowout. So you can pitch a fucking reliever that you've pitched already for a couple innings and call it a fucking night, and he can take the day off the next fucking game. So,
yep.
But yeah, no, crazy fucking season, dude. I think what are your thoughts on MVP? I know that you weren't as confident as I was in Vlad for a while, but your opinion probably changed.
Well, like fucking, you basically get brainwashed and then just fucking thinking Ohtani's gonna win it just because everyone on everything is saying, "Oh man, like we haven't seen this since what's his name, Babe Ruth." Yeah, we haven't seen this since Babe Ruth. This is like the next era of baseball. And then I don't know. You look at the stats, and Vladdy's in every fucking category in the top 3. And sure, Ohtani had, I don't know, did he beat him in home runs? No, I think Vladdy pulled through at the end in the last game.
Yeah, I don't. No, Vlad led the league in home runs. He was tied with Salvador Perez.
Yeah, Vladdy came through at the end. I think he hit 2 in the last game, so to tie it, which is the most Vladdy-esque thing. But yeah, no, I think you give it to Vlad. I mean, Ohtani can hit a ball and pitch it, I guess, but like, I don't know. It's hard to fucking say. I am definitely biased.
I think back when they gave Stanton NL MVP, he just had such a crazy fucking season, but like it didn't really, I don't believe it translated to like Marlins success. But at the same time, fucking Angels were a shitter team. And then the Jays were like one game off from actually making the postseason. So I don't know. Just the way this, like, man, you can't ignore the fact, like, all these Blue Jays and all these fucking hitting categories, pitching categories, like, you got to give them one piece of fucking hardware. I think they're going to give Vlad AL MVP over Ohtani, even though Ohtani pitches and fucking hits. Like, he's been doing that for years, and he's going to continue to do it. So until a team makes him pick whether he wants to pitch or hit. But the Angels aren't that organization to do that.
No. And so what other categories does Ohtani lead outside of home runs?
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Hits.
Yeah.
Or sorry, home runs. He's
Yeah.
not even in top 5 in RBIs or hits or batting average, because you got to think his pitching game, he'll probably take the game off after that, or they'll put him in as DH. He'll get like fucking 2 at bats, 3 at bats. Like,
and yeah, I don't even think he's an okay pitcher. Like, he's okay, so he's a good pitcher. But again, I don't think he leads many stats in pitching either. So really, does he deserve an MVP? Probably not.
No, I think I just, yeah, you got to give it to Vlad. It's just like the Cy Young's a little more close because of the success of the Yankees actually making the postseason. Hopefully we make it past the fucking wild card game. And it's a bit closer. Like, Garrett Cole's only 5 strikeouts off. Garrett Cole led in wins for the AL. And even though he played like shit, but the fucking ERA was quite a bit off. Robbie Ray was the only one in the 2s. So yeah, I can even see them giving it. Like, I'm not going to get mad if they give it to Robbie Ray either, but I think it's a bit closer to call the Cy Young in the AL than to call the MVP. I think Vlad's had that MVP wrapped up since August. So
yeah, and yeah, that's for this. As for the Cy Young, I won't be mad if Garrett Cole gets it. It's way too close to even be mad at.
Yeah,
but if they give it to Ohtani, like, I might be a little upset now. I know in the halfway through the season I said, "Oh, Vladdy's getting robbed," but I'll probably be a little upset if they give it to Ohtani.
Yeah,
going through the stats now.
I will just chalk it up to media decorating him all season and trying to make a big story out of it.
Yeah, like, I don't know if they take into account the success of the team or how much the impact they had.
They tried to compare him to Babe Ruth so much. Here's the thing. Babe Ruth won fucking championships. The Angels can't even make the fucking postseason. So when Babe Ruth did it, he did it, and it contributed to the success of the Yankees organization and the Red Sox. And yeah, it's not contributing to any success in the Angels. And you can't even say that you don't have a great team. You can maybe say that you don't have a good rotation, but your lineup should perform better than that. Where the fuck is Anthony Rendon? That guy was fucking wild for the Nationals when he played. Now he's fucking dust. David Fletcher is a fucking utility wizard. He can play any fucking position on the field. And Mike Trout is fucking walking around with a wrapped up fucking leg. Like, come on.
Yeah, like, what are you saving Mike Trout for in his prime?
You've spent $400 million on the guy, and he hasn't fucking played in the last 2 or 3 years, dude.
Yeah,
it pisses me off. And then we're gonna do our fantasy in the offseason, and Mike Trout's gonna be the fucking number 1 projected player to take again.
I made the mistake. I don't think I'll do it again.
I would never make that mistake.
Although it's like one of those things, it's like if he's available, you kind of take him.
You gotta roll the dice.
Not to veer off topic, same thing in football. You get first pick, you have to take Christian McCaffrey. He's out too. It's just you have to take him, because if you pass him up and you're dumb. But like,
he can come back to bite you in the ass.
It's a double-edged sword. When he's playing, he's good. And when he's not, you see what happens to the team.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's give our wild card, or let's give our fucking postseason predictions. Yankees Red Sox play tonight, 8:08 in Fenway Park. Who do you got taking that?
Tonight or the series?
It's only one game, bud.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Stuff. We already know who you're taking. No, I'm taking the Yankees.
It's Garrett Cole and Nathan Eovaldi on the mound, if that
Yeah,
matters.
it does. Comes into a factor. I mean, all the runs will be scored in like the 6th to 8th inning, 9th inning. It's just the way the Yankees have been playing lately. So I'm taking the Yankees. The Red Sox are not the Red Sox you saw in the beginning of the season.
And I believe JD Martinez is ruled out for this game as well, which is a contributing factor.
He's out.
No surprise. Chest is out today. Pinstripes are on. I'm taking the fucking Yanks to beat the Red Sox in Fenway. I think Giancarlo fucking launches one onto Lansdowne Street, little souvenir before everyone goes home. Then the Yankees will have a very tough series against Tampa. It's been like kind of their fucking kryptonite this year. So hopefully we can get a couple days rest after. And I guess I'm looking way too far ahead. I guess we just got to focus on this game here. It's going to be a fucking tough game. It's going to be close. I'm predicting like 6-4, some shit like that. It's going to, the long bomb's going to be the factor. Somebody's going to give it up. Garrett Cole will probably give one up. Hopefully it doesn't break his spirit. I think Rafael Devers goes long. Stan goes long. Judge goes long. I could even see Rizzo or Gallo is going to fucking launch one too. We just got to stack the lineup, stay focused, make fucking contact hits, and that bottom of the order just needs to get on base for the guys at the top of the order. DJ LeMahieu is getting surgery in the offseason, but he's kind of postponing that. Hopefully his injury doesn't come into effect with his fielding or his batting tonight. Hopefully he's not a detriment to the team in comparison to an addition, because I believe he's still our leadoff hitter. He needs to get on base and let Judgy and fucking Stanton swing him around. That's all he needs to do.
He's must be pretty hurt too, because when the I don't know, I think it was a couple games ago, Booney pulled him out as soon as they went up by about 4 runs. So if Booney's pulling fucking DJ out only up by like 3 runs in like must-win games, he's got to be pretty fucking hurt, and it's got to be somewhat serious. So I don't think it's like he's not going to become like a fucking liability to the team. I don't even, what is it like? Is like what's hurt on him?
I think it's his arm.
Yeah, so like I don't know. It's not like he has to rifle balls across the field. He's second, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think he's fine. We'll just see if he can hit.
Yeah. And like if you need to take a couple, bud. Like just get on base, really. You're the leadoff spot. You need to get on base like 2 or 3 times tonight.
Yep.
In my opinion. Cardinals, Dodgers, NL wildcard game tomorrow. I obviously have the Dodgers winning this at home. I don't know who's pitching. I'm assuming it's going to be Max Scherzer. And that lineup is just so fucking deadly.
Max Scherzer versus the Cardinals' best pitcher?
Yeah, really. Like Nolan Arenado is not going to, I don't believe, rally the troops.
Big rally.
Yeah.
No, Adam Wainwright actually.
Adam Wainwright's good. He's not on Max Scherzer's level.
No.
They haven't even announced the fucking lineups yet. Kershaw's still on 10-day IL. Cole fucking Hamels. Jesus Christ, man. I remember when Max Muncy's day-to-day with his elbow injury.
You're telling me the Angels aren't going to pitch Kwang Hyun Kim and come out with a dub? You don't think so?
No.
The 33-year-old stud from South Korea. Yeah, it goes without being said. The Dodgers are going to fucking... I think it'll be closer than you think, but I still think Dodgers win by about 4 runs.
Yeah, I think if the Dodgers don't win this game, it's very disappointing, and you need to strategize your payroll, in my opinion. And I guess first step is to get rid of Trevor Bauer, since I don't see him playing next season either. Yikes. Awkward. ALDS series, we got the White Sox playing the Astros.
Tough one.
Very tough. I'm going to take the White Sox, taking the Astros here.
I dare you're going to take those.
Fuck the Astros. Good team. Wouldn't be surprised if they take it from the White Sox, especially having more postseason experience in the last few years. They've kind of kept the same squad around, minus, Garrett Cole. awkward. And but yeah, fuck the White Sox or fuck the Astros. I hope the White Sox shit down their throats. And I just hope the bats come alive. I hope Carlos Rodon fucking does his thing out there. They got a couple fucking strong aces, and then they got Liam Hendricks to fucking close it out. I think Liam Hendricks is better than that Presley fucker who closes for the Astros. So if it's close games, if it's fucking close games, I can see the White Sox edging it out with their batting. But then again, I look what happened to us a few years ago. I don't even want to talk about
it. You don't think the Astros can win without cheating?
No, I think they can, but I really hope the fucking trash cans are a heavy presence in the fucking stands here for that whole fucking series, all 5 games or all 4 games, however many you want to play.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Astros. Bats are just so fucking hot right now, and good pitching rotation. No diss to the White Sox again. I'm not.
Don't blame me. It's the smarter pick.
Yeah, and I know why you picked the fucking White Sox, but the White Sox are definitely a more respectable franchise for one. 2, it'd probably be way cooler and way more interesting if the White Sox won, because who wants to see another Astros fucking World Series or any success unless you live in Houston? So, yeah. But I'm from a baseball standpoint, I'm taking the Astros.
And then eventually, whoever wins this wild card game is playing the Rays. Tough series. Yankees, Rays. Who do you take?
I gotta take the Rays. Yeah, I think you have to take the Rays right now.
So you're just gonna take the Rays on both, I'm assuming then, because okay. I got to stick to my guns. I think Yanks take the Sox tonight, and then I think the fucking Yanks take the Rays in 5. And then if that happens, we will probably see another ALCS with the fucking Astros and the Yankees, and the benches will clear. I can put that in fucking ink.
Yeah, if that happens, there will be fights in the stands. There'll be fights on the fields. There'll be coaches ejected, players ejected. There's going to be trolling. There's going to be people in the stands bashing on cans and stuff. It's going to be a shit show. So,
just a fair warning. If you are an Astros fan, do not wear your hat when you come to the Bronx, just for your own fucking safety. Don't bother wearing any of your fucking memorabilia in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. You are probably going to get fucking jumped, or at least fucking mouth to, like, don't even open your mouth if someone opens their mouth to you. Just fucking fair warning. So you got Astros and Rays in the ALCS. Who takes the helm? Who's going to the World Series out of the American League?
The Rays. I'm taking the Rays anyway.
Fair bet.
Again, it's another thing. You also want to see the Rays do better than the Astros. So
that series would probably go to 7 games. I think the ALCS goes to 7 games regardless. Just too close for comfort. Since I have the Yankees taking the Rays, and then I'll give both my predictions. So if the White Sox actually take the Astros, I see the Yankees taking the White Sox, and I see them taking the Astros too. I just gotta have confidence in my boys. We're gonna ride this fucking train out. I'm back. I'm watching every fucking game now in postseason. It was just a little too close for comfort to watch the last few series. I was also working too, and I didn't want to be a jinx to the boys, but Pinstripes are on tonight. Hats fucking on, ready to fucking go. It's time to fucking get back into the fucking World Series, and might as well just start fucking now. National League, we were diving into it a little bit. We both picked the Dodgers. Braves Brewers series. I think the Brewers take this with ease.
Yeah. Brewers are disgusting right now, and you know who they're throwing on the mound, so that guy doesn't screw up too many times.
No. That series could go 3 games in my opinion. I think it'll be a breeze for them. It should be a breeze for them.
I don't even think the Braves should have made the playoffs, to be honest with you.
No, they really shouldn't. Yeah, we both took the Dodgers. Who's winning the Dodgers Giants series?
That is going to be the toughest one.
Yes.
By far. Think about the Dodgers being a fucking wild card team at 106 wins. Like, that is tough. What was it? The Giants had 107?
Yeah.
Like, there's no... I don't know. I want to see the spread or like betting on that. Because who's the favorite, and how do you really pick a favorite in that? I'm
I
sure
think
the Dodgers are just because of
Yeah.
fucking they're the Dodgers, but I wouldn't bet. I would not bet on that game, and nor it's. I don't even really want to pick a winner of it, but Dodgers probably been there more times, more experience.
Yeah. I think so too. It was just impressive performance for the Giants to even put up 107 wins this year. But when you got to face the same fucking caged animal 4, 5, 7 games in a row, it's just or no, it's 5. When you have to play them 5, even maybe 5 or 4 games in a row, it's just I don't know if you got the juice for it. I'm taking the Dodgers over the Giants. And then that'll lead us to the Brewers and Dodgers in the NLCS, which is wow. That's even tighter, in my opinion.
So what is?
If all of our predictions go right, Brewers and Dodgers in the NLCS to go to the World Series.
That's gonna be a game.
That's gonna be a fucking series, let me tell you that.
I think if you're the Dodgers coach, you gotta. I know Trevor Bauer's out for the season; it's already been announced. You gotta fleece him in somehow and let him sexually assault the Brewers. You need him for at least one fucking game, man. Like you need him for one game. So I don't know. Fuck, man. I'll take the Brewers in that. I don't even know if we're picking teams, but I'm taking the Brewers or the Dodgers if everything pans out like that.
I think so too. I just think the additions they made at the trade deadline are just pushing them to be even more lethal than they had 95 wins, but fuck, man, they were cruise control probably for the last 2 series. They probably weren't even playing their fucking main guys. It's like, who cares? We got the fucking division wrapped up. Brewers.
The Dodgers had to sweat it out way harder.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the Brewers, it was a fucking landslide. I wouldn't even, they weren't probably trying the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Brewers and Rays. Who do you have?
I'm taking the Brewers, man. My boy Rowdy Tellez lit it up over when he went to Milwaukee. I'm taking the Brewers all the way through. Rowdy Tellez, 2 home runs in a game. First game, man.
Is he pinch hitting or is he playing first?
I think he plays first when definitely he's not an everyday player, but he went over there and he kind of lit it up for more than he did on the Jays, but obviously we didn't have room for him. But yeah, I'm taking the Brewers all the way with them. They got bats, they got Rowdy, and they got fucking pitching. So I'm a firm believer in the Brewers right now.
Ryan's got the Brewers to win the World Series. I've got the Yankees to win the World Series. Sneaking in with the wild card. Pinstripe pride, boys. Bring it home to the Bronx.
Yeah, the Bronx needed it after the Astros thing big time.
Yeah. I really hope we get to play the Astros in the ALCS. It will be a party at the house every fucking game.
Yeah, we'll have to probably get together and have a few sodas over that one. Maybe a couple of White Russians down the hatch for me.
As long as we have milk.
I'll go get it.
All right. But we're back covering baseball. We'll probably come back after the wild card games and everything kind of gets solidified for the series, the ALDS and the NLDS. Any parting statements from your eye? Anything you got to say before we get out of here? Get on to football?
Nope. I'm happy with the Jays season personally. As a Jays fan, I think any Jays fan that's mad at the Jays season isn't really a baseball fan. We had over 90 wins. When's the last time the Jays have done that? I'm happy with the season. Obviously, would have liked to see playoffs, but even if we went to playoffs, we're out first round anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. And we'll come back next year. Optimistic. Hopefully, we sign Zoomin. Brewers for the World Series.
I think you guys have to. It's crucial to get
over Ray. You have to sign him over Robbie Ray right now. To be honest, there's no way you can justify not re-signing Marcus Semien.
The reason why you guys won all those games.
Oh man, scoring 12 runs a game casually almost every other day. You have to sign Marcus Semien. He's become best friends with Bo, and honestly, not even from a racist thing. Bo doesn't have that many people that speak clear cut English on the team. So, him and Semien became really good friends. So you need to keep him around, keep Bo's morale up. You need him. You need to keep him. Just kind of an emotionless person, though. I think he might be a psychopath on the inside, Marcus. That guy at a home run, he'll just straight the whole time, walk it off. I've seen it live. I've seen him walk off a fucking game live and emotionless. But now that the dugout likes him, the coach likes him, fire Charlie Montoya. Those are my thoughts.
Sounds good. My parting thoughts: if we can't get this done this year, or even make it to the ALCS, Boone's gone. We need to reevaluate our pitching rotation and our bullpen as well. I say we get rid of Aroldis Chapman. That is the starting point. Get a new starter. Mid bullpen is all right. And yeah, our lineup's good, but that's going to be very hard to keep with the money that they're all going to want. So yeah, it's going to be very tough. Also get rid of Brett Gardner as well.
Why is he still there?
Please and thank you. Like, have him be a fucking team advisor or something, for fuck's sake. If he really needs the mill or two or whatever the fuck he's getting, fucking have him as a team advisor. Don't ever put him in Pinstripes again. Like, yes, he was there for 2009 when we won, but he wasn't that much of a contributing factor. It was Hideki Matsui and Alex Rodriguez who won that fucking World Series for us. So yeah, no, excited to see the Yanks in the postseason one more time. And fuck, man, it's like a fairy tale. We get to play the fucking Red Sox in Fenway Park to decide whether we move on or not. And it's gonna be a fucking treat, and I'm definitely gonna be tuning in.
That's a big nostalgic factor for all the old heads out there. Fucking Yankees, Red Sox, and Fenway. Wow, the old heads are gonna cream their fucking pants, man.
The Bose TV speaker is going to be on, and the girlfriend better not complain about the fucking noise because we're at the ballpark tonight. So
close both doors tonight.
Yeah, yeah, I will probably be yelling regardless of the outcome. But yeah, this has been episode 25 of Zoom with the Boys. We're back covering baseball for the postseason. We're just hitting the fucking iceberg right here. It's going to be close calls from here on out. We're going to try and get back as soon as we can. Probably after the wild card games, you're going to get more baseball content, and then we'll see how everything plays out. Other than that, link in bio. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter to keep up to date with what we're doing. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think of our predictions for the playoffs this year. Obviously, there could be a lot of contributing factors, but Rye's got the Brewers and I got the Yanks. So if you fucking hate on it, let us know. If you love it, let us know. Until next time, peace out. Go Yanks.